We appreciate you.
Right on, yeah. I appreciate that.
When you were getting started, and you mentioned that you took a lesson if you needed your song transcribed. So presumably you didn't take lessons to learn how to play the drums.
I did.
How did you go about it, and who did you want to be? Like, who did you want?
So my story is, am I going to feed back or am I cool? Check, check, check. Okay. I played trumpet first. My dad was a trumpet player, but it just wasn't exciting me that much. I mean, it was kind of exciting, but it wasn't. I wanted to play drums. I don't know what else to say. And my sister was dating this guy. His name was Rick, and he kept a set of bongo drums in the back of his car. And one day, I just got a hair up my ass, and I said, I'm taking this for you. It's back, the windows are open. And I'm not a thief. I don't do that. And my dad was in the Marine Corps. He would beat my ass if I was there. But I didn't care right then. I took that thing. And so I'm in there messing around with it. It's in my room, and my sister walks in, grabs it. She knew it. I'd stolen it. And Rick's standing behind her, and he goes, you know what? Keep them. Seriously. Don't worry about it. Just keep them. If you're going to play them, keep them. My sister was like, you're teaching them bad things. So he let me have those things. I played the hell out of them, right? And so I went to this camp with my best friend Lee Kramer, and there was this band called the Riverboat Crew playing. And I had never seen a live band before in my entire life, except on television. And this band was playing. I'm sitting there, and the drums were just kicking my butt, right? And they were doing show tunes and old standards and all that stuff. And it didn't matter if it was rock or what it was. It was just awesome to me. And I said, man, this drummer was great, you know? Turns out that the drummer was this guy's father, that my sister was dating, his son. And he goes, oh, you're the kid that stole my son's bongos. This is what you get in a small town, right? I said, yeah, I did. But anyway, so that was really a huge inspiration. The first real concert I ever went to see was Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. My dad was super into Herb Alpert because he played trumpet, and it was great. And his percussion section was insane, and that was breathtaking for me. But my first rock concert was Johnny Winter, and there was a band called Brownsville Station that opened for us. They opened up with Smoking in the Boys Home. I was like, oh man, that's a bitchin' song. And then Johnny Winter came on and just tore it up. I became this huge Johnny Winter fan. And I love rock and roll, boogie woogie kind of stuff like that. You know, Richard Hughes was a drummer, and he had that double bass going on. Like, I gotta play double bass. So I found a kit for $65 in my neighborhood, a second kit, because I had a drum kit that I got from my brother-in-law. I'm skipping ahead a little bit. And I bought this other kit that didn't match. One was blue, one was red. I'm like, oh, I'll make it work somehow. But things didn't fit in place. And if you notice, my hi-hats are a little bit off to the side because I learned I couldn't fit them in right, so I'd play with the side of my foot. And so I've tried to break that habit over the years. And as far as like, you know, we were talking about lessons, I think lessons are great. I think lessons are great to a point, but I think if you go to a good teacher, he will keep you from getting into those bad habits. Like, I mean, I had a lot of bad habits that I've had to break over the years. Some of them were kind of good because it made me approach the instrument a little bit different, maybe. And there's definitely, you know, I know Dave Grohl's talked about that, how, you know, being unconventional can, you know, produce some interesting results. You know, definitely with him, for sure, and maybe me. So, you know, but I do think that learning all those basics and having the foundation and learning about the time and metronomes and all that kind of stuff, I think is absolutely a really great thing to do. When I was growing up, there wasn't that many good teachers in my neighborhood. You know, I'd go in and I'd hear it, and they were playing stuff I didn't want to learn to play. It was just, you know, so I just listened to records, listened to my brother-in-law. He showed me a lot of stuff. And a different brother-in-law, by the way. My sister dumped that guy and married another guy who was a drummer too. She went for drummers. I mean, what's going to happen to me, right? Now she's married to a school teacher. So. Not going to do that.